Jose Young's here with MMA Fighting at the UFC 239 Media Day. No, I'm not going to try and embarrass myself. Can you please pronounce your name for me?
It's easier than everybody. Like Pannie Kianzad.
Pannie Kianzad.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it, but you are taking this on a last-minute fight. Real tough opponent. Alex Avila, I believe. What is it?
Yeah,
Julia Avila. Alex Avila, baseball player. That's where our mind is right now. Was there any hesitation to taking this fight? Again, a very tough opponent, last minute, but it is a massive card. Was it just to get back in the UFC, or what was the process? I guess I should say.
No, I never hesitate, honestly. I never take a fight if I don't believe in myself. Never. But I never ever said no to a fight either, so.
And this is your second fight in the UFC. You fought on the Ultimate Fighter finale, and then you had one fight after that. Was there, in your mind after that, when you had another fight outside the UFC, was it, what do I have to do to get back? Was that always the goal, and then you just jumped at the first chance to get back into the UFC?
So I wasn't thinking too much after that fight. I was like, okay, I'm back on track, but I didn't think that, okay, this is enough, now they have to call me. It wasn't like that, because I was even prepared to fight more in July. So I really appreciate Mick Maynard and UC for giving me the chance to come back. I told them so many times, I've been bugging them that I will be ready, and I'm ready to own up to that. So this is not just like a way for me to come back. I'm not satisfied. So this is a way for me to win, and it's a way for me to put a stamp on the bantamweight division.
And this is a pretty massive card to come back on. What's the I guess, when Michael Bisping took that short fight against Luke Rockhold, he actually liked that more because there was less. It weighed on it. He didn't have to go through 11 weeks of thinking about the fight, the fight. He had 11 days, and he ended up walking away with the championship. Do you like these kind of short notice fights where you don't have to? The fight's not dwelling on you for weeks and weeks and weeks.
Yeah. The thing is that I'm always in shape. I'm always training. So my last fight was exactly the same. 3 weeks notice. You want to fight? Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Of course, I'm always ready. And the thing is that, like Bisping, you don't feel that kind of pressure. And I'm just here to fight. And I will do my best, and I will leave the octagon with a win either way, because I told them I will be ready. So I'm really excited for this. I'm really excited to really put my stamp on this and really show them that I belong here.
And looking at your opponent, she's one of the tougher fights for someone, especially coming back. I feel like a lot of fans would look in and say, like, that's a real tough fight for a short notice fight. What do you make of her skill set, and where do you think you outshine her in the matchup?
Well, I'm just trying to be me, and when I do me, I'm pretty spectacular. So every fight is a tough fight. Honestly, I fought Sarah Kaufman on 3 weeks' notice. So I do feel that it's a tough matchup for both of us. I'm coming in on 2 weeks' notice for her as well. So she was expecting another opponent. I'm just taking my chance to really show off my style here, because I think I'm bringing something new to the table.
And you're from Iran, you're correct? There's a massive card in Abu Dhabi coming up. Would you ever want to fight back over there on a massive card like that?
I fought in the Middle East before. I fought in Jordan, Amman, and that was a whole other feeling than fighting in Europe and the States. That's they're really dedicated to their sport. It sounds fun, and but when I got the call for this fight week, I really didn't even think about the card. I was like, I know Julia's on the card. That was the only thing I was thinking of. And this is just a bonus. It's awesome.
And excuse me, I might be a little naive on this, but when the Abu Dhabi card was announced, a few female fights like Andrea Lee and Joanne Calderwood were in the works, and a lot of fans were surprised and said, well, I didn't think they would allow women on that card, just because of the Middle East, and especially over here in America, there's like a stigma so that they might not allow women to fight. Is that not the case? Just to clear up for the fans?
I heard before that they don't let women fight there, but I don't know if it changed. I just think it's pretty cool that they got a fight there. Maybe this is the start of a new era, of course.
And then one final one for me. A win on Saturday does what for you?
Makes me, buy beer Eat a lot of chocolate. No.
What kind of beer and what kind of chocolate?
I love dark beer, like Guinness.
Ooh,
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah,
Right.
and I kind of like weird chocolate. I don't like chocolate with alcohol in it, but I like chocolate like with raisins and nuts, like old people.
Sure.
Like so weird.
So heavy beer and weird chocolate.
Yeah, and other cookies. But even so like a win on Saturday means the world to me. Like, and it means everything, and it really shows like my love for the sport. Really.
I appreciate it. Good luck on Saturday.